Hello everyone. So hopefully you can hear me properly. I hope you can. So coming forward is choices, decisions, projections. But I'm not just getting projections of others, projections of yourself, your inner dialogue, how you talk to yourself. Okay? You've got to be gentle with yourself. You've got to look in the mirror and just love every little thing about you. Because you created you with God. You chose you because you're a beautiful, divine being of light. That's why. So with projections, I'm getting, okay, hang on, give me a minute. They're trying to get me to word this in like a cycle sort of thing. So decisions and choices is first. So you have come to like a crossroads with all the new downloads and enlightenment that you've had. You get a choice. You can choose to stay in the old dynamics of people, the projections, basically the way you were living your old life. Or you can choose, it's like I posted this thing on Facebook and it's like you get to choose, and I'm seeing it pop up in my mind now. So you can either choose the pain of suffering and going through the path that you were on, or you can choose the pain of growth. I don't like to think that there's a lot of pain in growth. I mean that, there's purging and there's things like that is needed for growth, but it builds strength because it's strength in you, and your strength is through God. Okay, so that was a very clear message. There's another one coming through about projections. With the decision making, right? You could still have, the past reading I was saying it might be like a little bit of lingering energies. You could still have, they want you to let go, okay? Let go of how you were living, because you weren't meant to live in a box. God only let you box yourself and get boxed by this because that box was leading you to the reality of your connection to God, to light, to the divine, to yourself, your higher self. That's why, and that's what I'm getting. Before I started this reading, because I wasn't going to do it today, like I'm a bit tired. I've done a lot of clearing and stuff as well, but I walked past a grey feather and I was like, I might post that in the reading. So this feels like a really calm, slow, precise kind of reading, kind of energy. It really does. They don't want you to make the decisions based on the projections that you've had put onto you and that you have held on to, that you put to your worth, that you put to who you are as a child. As a child, that's what I'm getting, you took these projections and you made it a part of yourself. Like it took you right to your heart. Now you're unlearning and unraveling these things. But they don't want you to get stuck in feeling like you have to do things for these people. Okay, it's not about other people now. It's about you. It's about what do you want? What's empowering you? But they don't want you to make decisions, here it is, and choices based off other people's energies, based on how they can react, because you are quite very intuitive. You can almost feel and sense these things, how people are going to react to it, how they're going to see it. It's like you get a vision of it, but that's not the one that you're meant to be following, because you're not meant to be putting your energy into other people right now. You're meant to be putting your energy into yourself. That's what I got from that. That allow yourself time to stop and smell the roses. And grounding heart opening and grounding is so pivotal right now. I never understood the fact of, like, I understood grounding, but when it comes to, now with this new knowledge that I've become enlightened to, it's like, I'm so sorry, it's just, all right, let me try. So with the enlightenment that you have received, you are so used to making decisions based on other people and how it's going to affect other people. But they are empowering you to make decisions based on what's going to help you, what's going to empower you. Not focusing about the people around you on the outside. It's not important right now. You and your light is important right now. You and your connection and your relationship to God is important right now. That's what's important. I'm also getting inner self-talk, inner dialogue. God wants you to shift and change. Ask for help if you need. I literally saw a license plate number saying 1 ask as I was driving. So ask and you shall receive. Ask for a perception change, a perspective change, to help you see you. He wants you to change it, the way you talk about yourself, because it's not true. These were just projections that you kind of internalized and made your own, but they're not yours. It's not yours to carry. God only wants you to carry your cross, because he wants you in this energy and in this space because he wants to show you something. He wants to give you something. I don't know why I'm doing this with my hands. But it feels good. Well, not good, but it just feels like, I don't know, like something I'm meant to be doing right now. Okay, I don't know if that's significant to anything. What else do you call it? I don't think today's going to be a long one. It is about empowering yourself. It's also about the karmic cycles that you've been breaking. Because a lot of the things that you came in here with, I'm seeing, are a lot of ancestral things as well that has played out throughout your, I'd say, like, I'm going to have bloodline going through me, but I feel like it's more like generations. But you came here to break that, to break all those curses and all those karmic cycles. And you have done so well, okay? So well. And this is another part of it. Okay, I just popped back into my head because before I saw it was like an advert on YouTube, and the advert was, God says one last test, right? So that could be specific for someone. What else is coming through right now? He wants the grounding flow. He wants you to be in grounding and flow because you are a very intuitive person. When you walk into a room or you even meet another person, you can sense, feel, see what's going on. But he doesn't want you to internalize that anymore. It's like, yep, cool. You get that information, let it go. Don't hold on to it. Like it's it's almost like you felt this responsibility to heal people. And that's beautiful because you have a big heart. But God's saying right now, the only healing you need to focus on is yourself and your own healing. Because you're no good to other people if you're not full yourself. You got to fill up your cup. Hell, I think you've even got to understand your cup. I know that's one thing I've been going through, is trying to understand my cup. Okay, let's have a look. I'm only going to pull a couple today. I feel like there's not meant to be a lot out. Not meant to be a lot to come out at the moment. If I tell you, if you've seen my other ones, you will see these cards that just fell out throughout all of them. Honey, you weren't meant to be boxed and follow other people's guidance. Like, there's things that you've told people that you want to do, but people have put their own fears on it. But it's because you're meant to be stepping into a leadership role, which is why they're trying to pour your cup first. Okay, that's what it was. You weren't meant to stay in a box forever. That was only temporary. We know that. but it's because he's calling you to lead. And we've seen this pop out so many times. Leadership. It is time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. Could be a bit of an intense time as you're going through some chakra clearing. But just know that it's not staying, okay? Archangel Metatron, call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. Did I not tell you these have come out so many times? You are definitely a light worker. And I'm really feeling some things of being scared of your light. It could stem from your childhood, from how you were in your light then to how others perceived you, how you internalized it, and then to now. He's saying it's not going to repeat itself. That's not going to happen again. It's freedom time. You are safe. Archangel Michael, I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you and your loved ones and your home. Ooh, did y'all notice his sword flaming there? I know Archangel Michael always has a flaming sword, but it's like maybe a burning desire, like it urges, like burning urges. Gentleness came out in reverse, but I'm not going to read it reversal because I know it's about being gentle to yourself. Because look at the alignment. Okay, the alignment. Be gentle with yourself during this time. You got to start, as much as it might be hard for you to believe how beautiful you are, how loving you are, how kind you are, how bright you are. It's possible because you are. They want you to really shift those projections to yourself, to more loving ones. Archangel Sandalphon, be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. Again, it's like changing, you know, getting away from those old dynamics, those friendships that were only one-sided, things like that. You'll know. Career transition. This is, I think, why all this is happening as well. Archangel Shamiel. Shamiel? I'm not sure. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. It's going to come to you through an insight or a burning desire within your heart, or you already know. Outdoors. Archangel Jophiel. I'm not sure. Go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. Right, so I'm getting a lot of your nervous system being on overdrive, so just try and take the time to do some things to get those cortisol levels down, the stress hormone levels down. You can do that by taking a walk, by reading, by journaling, by being out in nature, connecting with trees, things like that. She's holding a rose in her hand. I can smell some roses. But overall with this message, I just get that you're safe, things are moving very quickly, the clarity is coming, the protection is there, and you're becoming to be comfortable with yourself and your light again, despite all the things that you did and that others did to try and stop you and block you from getting there. Don't worry about that anymore. Okay? Like, do your meditations, do your inner child healing, do a heart opening chakra meditation. Sit with yourself and ask yourself without limitations what it is that you want, who you are. Ask God to show you the way. Okay, I love you all. Oh, wait, before I go, there's a song. I can't remember what it is. It's almost like you're being asked to speak up, clear your throat chakra also. There's a lot of things that you haven't said that you let go and go past. Like you bit your tongue in order to keep peace. That's what it is. The throat chakra, because I'm getting that song of the say what you wanna say and let the words fall out. I don't know if I just used the right lyrics then, but that's what was just repetitively going through my mind before I even started this reading, okay? And I just had to push through a lot of fear and shame just then by doing that because shadow self, I guess. Maybe that's specific for you as well. Something I've got to become more confident in myself. Maybe you're being called to be more confident in yourself also. Oh, look, divine order. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusions, the limitations, and see the underlying order. See God's work through all of this. That's what I'm getting. See the gold divine streams through every single little thing that has happened. Because God is so smart. There's, you know, so many things that you might not understand that you will understand. But just because you don't understand it yet doesn't mean there was not a meaning for it. For some reason, I feel like I need to shuffle. Okay. You are very connected to the angels also. You could be an earth angel, especially if you're a light worker. And then yes. Oh, okay, I feel like I need to really read this one. I don't know about you, but does that look like Princess Diana? Beloved one, Archangel Shamuel, again, pronunciations. I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. That might be something that's been playing heavy on your heart and on your mind lately. But God's saying, yes, there is someone for you. He has someone for you. But just as you have to do the work, this person does too. I'm picking up mirrors, like twin flames, like mirroring each other, the karmic path, the karmic, you know, like shifting and breaking through cycles and mirroring the karma to each other. Because, oh my Lord, I know I used to do that with my twin flame. But it led us to this, so I'm grateful. Again, leadership. You're stepping into your power because you're being called to lead. Okay? You're being called to lead. That's why you're going to love yourself. Okay? You're being called to lead. All right. I love you guys and thank you. And all the best, okay? You got this. Don't give up. Again, I am so sorry for popping in and popping out. But with the karmic cycles and what I'm seeing with the box, it was almost like you had to, right? It was part of the lesson. You being a cycle breaker, you being a light worker, it was like you came in. I'm just seeing this right now, okay? So it's like it all, like you took it all in, like everything from the family around you, the way you were treated, everything like that. It was almost like that was all still a part of what had happened in your ancestral line. It was like you had to come here, and as a child, you had to take all of that on, right? Well, not have to, you chose to, okay? Your soul chose to, because you're strong enough, and you are like so bright. So you chose to do that. Why? Because you are the one to break it, to let it go, which is exactly the path you are on right now. You are now coming to the end of breaking that, like you've done it. Now it's time for you to create the new life that you want, everything is all based on creation now, manifestation, anything that you want. You've broken the cycles, you've done the work. And your ancestors are like, yay, she did it, he did it, like, you know, celebrating. I also feel like there might be a celebration coming up for you that might be significant. Like there's an event that's going to happen, but within that event, something's going to be made very clear to you. But congratulations, okay? You did it. And go give your inner child so much love and praise. Just like praise that inner child, because that inner child knew exactly what to do. He and she did. They knew exactly what they signed themselves up for and exactly what was going to happen. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, because I think I needed to hear that too. Okay? It's a beautiful message. You're not going to be bossed around by life anymore or shoved through life and just letting life control you. It's now time for you to let that dynamic slide out the window because the dynamic that's coming in now is your power, your creation. You were always meant to be a creator, a master manifester, an alchemist, a divine alchemist, you know? So don't be so hard on yourself. You did what you did. I know there's probably things you're not proud of. I think everyone might have something like that, you know? Even I do. I have a lot of things I'm not proud of, but I don't judge myself for it anymore because I'm not that person. And that person, you know, in the past, it's not who you are. It's what you took on. So be gentle with yourself, okay? Everything you've seen, you've posted and pasted yourself in such a negative light, and that's not fair. It's not fair for you. You're a beautiful being. Absolutely beautiful. It's nothing... There's nothing you can't do. Okay? There's nothing you can't do. There's nothing you can't achieve. You're going to be so open to receiving, to creating the life that you want. There's a few choices, okay? You've got this. And I think that was the last of everything. Okay? Alright, I'm out. Alright, love you guys. Bye.